Guys, it's LeaLeaVSG. I am here for my week 6 post-op check-in. Today is August 25th, 2016. I'm a day late. That's story of my life. Day late and a dollar short. A day late on my video because I had some appointments this morning. I wanted to wait until after those so I could fill you in. But as of yesterday, I am 6 weeks post-op for a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My surgery was done here in Atlanta at Northside Hospital with Dr. Paul Masick. This is my second time recording this video. The first time I was so scatterbrained I had to stop and take some notes. I am still in the 240s still, but I had a little bit of loss finally. Last week I weighed in at 242 even. Excuse me. This morning 240.6. So I am 0.5 pounds. That's half a pound. I'm half a pound away from being in the 230s. Come on, man. I haven't seen that since college. So, I actually drank a beer for the first time last night since surgery. Since my birthday, because after my birthday cruise, I came back and did my post-op diet, or my pre-op diet, my bad. So I haven't had a beer in like 8 weeks. So it was glorious. But we'll get into that shortly. But I feel like, honestly, I was like a little bit of a... Sorry, I'm so sleepy. I feel like I was in a little bit of a stall, a little bit of a rut. And it's like that beer just kind of did something. Knocked about 2 pounds off me. So that's exciting. I'm down almost a pound and a half since last week. We'll take it. So this morning, I had my thyroid ultrasound. If you saw my video last week where I almost ugly cried after my endocrinologist gave me a preliminary diagnosis of Graves' disease. That was the next step. He drew blood. The blood work came back last week. I got the results in the mail Friday, and it still shows, high abnormal. Jeez Louise, I'm so sorry. But it still shows abnormal numbers. So I had my ultrasound this morning. Obviously, the technician couldn't tell me anything. That's something that Dr. Isaacs will have to determine and advise me of the results. But she was kind enough to actually let me sit up and see my thyroid after I asked. We were done, but she put the little monitor up to my throat, which is pressure like right on your windpipe, so it's a little uncomfortable, but she did that. She's like, look, it looks like a butterfly. Not really, look more like a mustache. So I was like, oh, my thyroid, mustache you a question. Mustache you a question. So we'll see what that comes back with. And then I was able to just go right next door to my surgeon's office. I was a half hour early. But he was just hanging out, so he saw me early. He is pleased with my results. My goal from 4 weeks ago was to lose 15 pounds. I came in at about 10. I was a little frustrated. He was pleased because he said overall that puts you about 30 pounds down in the past 6 weeks. He's like, we need to look at the overall numbers. He's like, also remember, you weren't as big as some other people, so it might not come off you as fast as it would come off others. He's like, and even if you're not losing pounds, you might be losing inches. As long as one or the other is coming off, I'm happy. And I could very well be losing inches. I'm just really bad at measuring myself. I feel like I never put the tape in the same spot. So, like, literally after like 2 or 3 weeks, when I dropped that first 20 pounds and my clothes were hanging on me, I went to measure, and the measurements were the same. I'm like, that's not right. So, I'm sure I'm losing inches. I guess I need to either teach myself how to measure myself or stop whining when the scale doesn't move very much. Also let him know about my possible Graves' disease. I'm a little frustrated. I'm like, can you explain how I can be a big person with an overactive thyroid? He's like, sometimes that happens. But he also made a very good point. Ruthie Kittens decided to play with her toys. He made a good point that maybe my thyroid kept me from gaining more weight than I did. He's like, if that wasn't overactive, you could have, packed on another 100 pounds easy, maybe. So I hadn't thought about that. So that made me feel a little better. He's happy with how my incisions look. They look freaking fantastic. I just want to high five him. Here, I'll just show you. I don't care. I'll put my belly on YouTube. I'm not ashamed. Sorry, it's a little bright, but you can kind of see them. I mean, they're nice and smooth. They got that little bit of angry red color, but I'm pretty sure that's just how scars roll as they heal and fade. I'm also putting LeaLeaVS Naturals Boo Boo Balm on them. It's got lots of great essential oils. It's got vitamin E. Good stuff. You can find it at LeaLeaVSnaturals.com. LeaBee Naturals.com. Wink. Help me pay my mortgage. seriously, that's what I use. I have cancer patients that use it on their mastectomy scars, so I'm sure it's gonna do wonders for these little guys. Then I go back to him for another follow-up in 6 weeks. I've been cleared to work out. Gosh, I am so sorry. I feel so rude. I'm fixing to go take a nap. So I asked him for a goal. I was like, you told me 15 pounds for this visit. Do you have anything in mind for the next one? He's like 20 to 30 pounds. So that would be at least. Damn it, Ruthie! She's so mean. She's so freaking mean. So for 6 weeks, if I were to lose 30 pounds in 6 weeks, it's 5 pounds a week. So, going to the gym, we'll see what happens because I am trying to be very diligent in tracking my food. I'm averaging about 500 to 750 calories a day. And I'm making sure I hit my protein goal. The other night, I killed it. I hit 103 grams. I was like, yes! So, but I feel like my fluid's still a little bit of a struggle. So I just water all day. Water all day. Feeling a little dry today after drinking that one beer. It's kind of weird. Because it's almost like the dry mouth from like when you're like the day after when you're hungover. But I'm like, I'm not hungover. I wasn't drunk. Maybe it's because I didn't really get a lot of water in me after the beer. Let's see what else. Yes. When I was leaving the ultrasound appointment, I was waiting for the elevator, and it had those really shiny mirrored doors. And that was the first time I guess, really seen my full body reflection. I mean, I can see most of it, like, in my bathroom, but I don't have a full-length mirror in my house. And I was like, damn, girl! So I actually took my week 6 photos for my side-by-side, standing there waiting for the elevator. I used the door as a reflection, so that'll be put on Instagram if I can figure out YouTube. I'll try to maybe insert it right here. So I guess page break for photo. If it doesn't work, I just look stupid, so it's fine. And I'm really, really excited about that because that's probably the first time I've like looked at like my full body reflection and felt like I legitimately saw a difference. Like the shorts I have on, they were shorts from last night, but a month or two ago I couldn't fit them. I couldn't. If I even got them on, they would be cutting off my circulation. So the way they just kind of hung on my legs and stuff, I was like, wow. And I really didn't muffin top in them. So I was just like, score. Pretty soon they'll be too big. So anybody want my leftovers? If y'all want them, let me know. I'll send them to you. But what else? I had a date last night. I did. It's probably like my first real one since surgery. I went out with that one guy who was pestering me like a week or so after surgery. That's when I swallowed the gum. Other than that, this is like the first one where like, I've actually like lost a decent amount of weight. He was John. He's so cute. Met him on Tinder. And I was so nervous because, I mean, I feel like my pictures on there are cute and stuff, but at the same time, us big girls, we know how to you know, take a selfie. We know what angles work and what angles, you know, hide the chins. And so of course, I'm going to pick the pictures of me that look best. But I think anyone, you know, who's overweight, who online dates, I think there's still always that fear that they're not going to, you know, find you attractive in person. And I was especially nervous because he kept telling me, like, when we were texting back and forth, you know, about how attractive he found me. So I was like, all right. Well, I was like, you know, at this point, I've got nothing to lose because it's the same experience as if I were dating, you know, going on a first date before surgery. Except this time I've lost 30 pounds. And I've got a little swag. I've got a little more confidence. So I'm not going to die if it don't work out. I ain't going to hurt too much. It is what it is, you know. If it doesn't work out, then next. You know, and maybe I'll hit you up in 6 months and be like, not really. But it went so well. So well. I got there a little late because I went to his side of town, so it was already, you know, like an hour drive because it's not far, but there's just no good way to get there. Not to mention, we literally made these plans as soon as I got out of the shower, and you know, this don't happen by itself. You know, I had to dry my hair, I had to straighten it. Well, how good that did with the humidity, but you know, do my makeup, find an outfit because lately I've just, you know, been living in gym shorts and, you know, tank tops, camis, t-shirts. You know, none of my, you know, nice fitted stuff really fits. So, I pick out outfits, try a few on, text my lovely ladies, Becky with the good hair and Kimberly. And it's so funny because one of the shirts that I was going for, I put it on and I was like, "You're so effing huge!" I was so shocked. Obviously couldn't wear it. It's so big it just didn't look good. But they loved the first outfit I put on, so it's great. And I had my little white shorts on that used kind of for circulation. You'll see them in my side-by-side today, but I have on a different top now than I wore last night. But went and met him for drinks. I had a beer. It'd been my first beer since surgery, or since before I started the pre-op diet. So it's been about 8 weeks since I've had a beer. Hit the spot. Went down fine. I just had to sip a little slower because I would feel full. And there are a couple times where I would take a sip and be like, whoa, if I try to take another one without waiting a few minutes, it's probably not going to end well. But, oh, he lit up when he saw me. It was so flattering. And he was so full of compliments. So full of compliments. So, I mean, I just cheesed the whole time. I was so flattered. I think the one that kind of hit home the most, I was most taken aback when he complimented how put together I looked. I guess if you're not or you've never been a bigger person, that might not be such a big deal. But I think for me, that was like the ultimate compliment because I felt, you know, before I started my journey, before I started losing weight, I guess I felt like no matter how hard I tried, you know, to dress nice, to do my hair, to do makeup, I felt like I always still looked sloppy. So to get that kind of compliment that, you know, about how put together I look, that was really nice. That was so nice. And it was like, I guess, the positive reinforcement I've been needing. So I won't go into all the details of my dates, but you gotta be in the club to hear all those. But we'll see where it goes. I figure, you know, worst case, it was a good experience and just a preview of what's to come. You know, if he didn't stick around, no big deal. No big deal. It was just one night. But it was fun. It was good. It was definitely good for the old self-confidence. But he was so stinging cute, so I hope he calls. But no, I'm just gonna be chill and lay low. Hilarious story though. while I'm with him, I get a text. There's this one guy who, he's not ready to settle down. He just plays. So, you know, I hang out or I see him or text with him from time to time, but, you know, obviously I know it's not going anywhere, so I don't really invest anything into him. He texted me last night, and I'm like, I don't have time for you. I'm on a date. That son of a gun calls me. That son of a gun calls me while I'm on my date. And keep in mind, he is on a work project in Finland for like 2 weeks. So, literally, it's like 7 a.m. there. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I just want to know about your date. I'm about to go to work. So I wasn't very nice. I was like, listen, you're in fucking Finland. Why the fuck are you calling me? I'm busy. Bye, Felicia. He hasn't stopped looking at my phone since. It's hilarious. So, other than that, I think that's about everything. Oh, I've been playing peekaboo with my collarbone. Of course, you're probably not going to be able to see her. Almost. You can almost see her, you know. If you turn just right and you have the right angle and the right lighting, there she is. So, that's, you know, little non-skill victory. Hashtag NSV. Other than that, you know, I feel a lot better about this video than I did last week. So, I think that's it for now. And hey, look, we're only at 1639, so that's progress. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts, whatever, leave me a comment or send me a direct message. I'm on Instagram at LeaLeaVSG. That's LeaLeaVSG. Otherwise, I will see you all bright and early next Wednesday for my week 7 check-in. Love ya. Mwah.